Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Kansas City. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly the entire offense.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Quick throw here. It is caught by Tolbert. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Here's Darnold again. This one finds McConkey. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. That's a 7-yard.
Darnold to throw again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
A 20-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the drive is still up. He's got the first down. Up to 4.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 9. Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. They'll look to throw again. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Los Angeles.
Now a give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up
2nd down, 8 yards to go. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Hiking 18.
They'll go with him again. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. It would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
The field goal here would tie the game. If the kicking unit stays on the sideline, they're going to go for it on 4th down. This caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
The kicker on fourth.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go set.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Here's the screen set up for Benson. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Rams offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
1st down, Rams.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Now, faking the give. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Byron Murphy there on the stop. 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
A up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd down and 9.
Here we go, set, 3, at the 60, at the 60. Check go.
He'll look to throw. Pass deflected and caught. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Schrader's kick is good. And the Rams going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Second and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Third and a long way to go.
Stephanie! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
His throw left side is complete. Now PC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. Past midfield. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return, you got a short field, and this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
Darnold to throw on first down. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
In motion comes Andrews.
30-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. That's left side to Tucker. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. From the 21, here's 2nd and 7.
Chiefs 21-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's 3rd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A. He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So With that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands. But only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head. But that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Drive will start on the ground, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Flushed to his left. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's out wide to Williams. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Get this complete to Tolbert. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 47-yard line.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Darnold to throw again. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Gain on the play. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Darnold to the air once more. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now on 2nd and long.
2nd and 18.
Now Darnold. That's left side to Tucker. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a
Now,
gain of 6.
a big 3rd down.
And 12.
Darnold. Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Rams have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Darnold to throw on 1st down. Taken in by the running back, Benson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. They'll work this out wide to Benson. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Kansas City
Darnold
Chiefs.
to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Here's Darnold again. Now he'll air one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Vlad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you could see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line.
That's good.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Here we go.
To the goal line and in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now we'll get a two-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Chiefs will set up for the...
They'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
Ready up. And go.
We'll try the right side this time. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, L.A.
First down, Rams.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. To the ground after the penalty. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
He was brought down at the
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll drop this down to Williams. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back.
Oh, a loose football. The Rams have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Rams offense ready to take over once again. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. First and goal. Here's a run. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. From the 1, second and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Trader now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Darnold now to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones, and the coverage are...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. I'm not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.